I believe my purpose is a purpose of servitude. Serving the ones that came before me by passing on their knowledge, life experience, and wisdom to the ones that follow me, and teaching them that there's a better way to walk and live and to engage with other people. To not let it go by the wayside for whatever reason that may happen in society.
Being a catalyst, that seems to be my purpose here. Questioning my actions and behaviors when I don't like them, when there's something I do like, so on and so forth. Creating new things, catalyst. The catalyst does help new things come about, and that's what I do feel my purpose here on this earth is to help others create new things and so on and so forth.
So I had a mission early on in life, and I guess since I was 11 years old I've been lifting weights. I've been pushing myself to be something because I just felt that in my bones. And then I got into strongman, and I went straight to the top of strongman. Going around the world, competing, went to World's Strongest Man, went to the Arnold, the biggest shows out there. So how did you come about finding that path?
I was at a black belt seminar, and one of the higher up masters of this art was explaining the purpose of a black belt once he received his black belt. To live in servitude of the black belts that brought him to that spot, and to be of servitude to the lower rank belts that were looking to him for knowledge.
Lots of trial and error. Like I had mentioned before, I went through at least 7 different career options, or skill sets, life skill sets, of something I thought was my purpose. Before I think I truly understood it. Let's put it that way.
I guess after a few years, somewhere along the way, I lost myself. And I started to lose everything else around me.
Prior to that seminar, I guess I was constantly looking and trying to figure out what my purpose was. I can't say to no avail, but it was really hard. And then once it was explained to me in that format, it simplified it. And the other reason why he's explained it that way is he was defusing people's egos. Once you come to a certain level of knowledge in the martial arts, you're not a rank above anybody else. In fact, you're below everybody below you, if you look at it in a way of servitude.
Yeah, okay.
You're not better than them. You're actually a lower rank, and now you're teaching them to come up to the top.
All of the things that I tried are still a part of my life now in some way, and they all serve this greater purpose that I have. But it took me a while. It took a while, and I suppose I always knew that I was really onto something when I had that flow state, really. That passion, everything else in my life, all the external events, good, bad, or indifferent, just went away when I did the thing that I thought was my purpose. It was my passion.
The more I focused on those things that I was losing, the more things I would start losing. So the cycle of negativity, negative thoughts perpetuated itself. It kept fueling itself to move forward. And eventually here I was, this guy on the top of the world, had everything, came crashing down and had absolutely nothing.
I had no idea that there were actually several other options, dozens of other options, not on the piece of paper. Nobody had told me because they hadn't been exploring themselves.
It's hard. It's hard to keep the fight up. It's hard to seek better for yourself and to look around and seek better for others. It's really tough.
Lost, family, friends, career, I guess all the money that I had saved, all the stuff that I had done. And eventually ended up living in a storage unit for a few months. But that was kind of liberating in its own way, and we can talk about that some other time. But everything leading up to that was lost. I'm not a lead from the rear kind of person. I don't give orders and expect people to follow them. You know, I give myself the orders and lead the charge, so to speak. So I guess in doing that, I realized what my purpose was. It was to find out how to pull yourself out of the hell that you're in and make the most out of whatever situation you're in. Get back on top of the world, whatever your world may be.
I think people stop looking for their purpose or stop pursuing it because a lot of it I really believe is because of school growing up. You know, we weren't taught to pursue our purpose. We were taught to get grades based on what others expected us to do. You know, our grading was you never got an A because you pursued your purpose, you pursued your passion. You got an A because you did the work in the way that they think it should have been done, period.
As my buddy Graham pointed out, they get caught on the conveyor belt of life. The treadmill, spinning the wheels, round and round. They're going to work, they're coming home, they're going through the motions every day. Nothing changes. Work, home, pay the bills. And you know, especially with TV or alcohol or you know, whatever it is that distracts them from creating a better version of themselves is what causes them to lose sight of who they could be or what they should be. And I think it's the curse of the modern society.
I could literally create whatever I wanted, and I didn't find that out till later on. So I think people stop because society doesn't encourage you to continue to pursue something that doesn't fit into society.
I think when people are more self-aware, they begin to question why they're here, what are they doing, what's their motivation for getting out of bed every day. Nobody can do it for you, nobody can walk the path for you. Somebody can give you a shoulder to lean on, but ultimately it's up to you to get yourself out of the hole. What does it feel like when you're living that purpose?
It feels pretty fulfilling. Especially when you hand select the ones that are receptive and you're not spinning your wheels with people that don't see it. You know, not that everybody doesn't need a helping hand, but when you're doing it with righteous people, then it just feels natural.
The way I feel when I'm living my purpose is like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like my life is somehow not complete, but on the path to being complete. So it gives me a sense of fulfillment, of joy, of gratitude, of accomplishment, of, you know, basically anything positive that you can put out there. That's how I feel when I'm on my path, as I call it, living my purpose.
Oh my gosh, when you're living your purpose, it's amazing. It's so freeing. It's for sure a flow state. Everything in you, all of the external problems fade away. It's just you and the thing that you love, you and your passion. To me, passion equals purpose. They're the same, in my opinion. When you're living your passion and you're living your purpose, it's the greatest feeling that there is.
you if someone said Travis Ortmayer couldn't lift his own ass out of the toilet seat?
No,
While
I
you're
Okay.
would if they said I raped him in high school.
Yeah, but that's not cyberbullying, is it?
Yeah.
It is. That is
That's an
exactly what I'm
allegation.
talking
That's like an
about.
allegation.
That is
That's
exactly what
horrible.
cyberbullying
Okay.
is. Yeah.
I'm accused
Travis
of sexual-
Ortmayer raped me. Cyberbullying.
You know, this is gonna go online.
I'm not gonna do that job.
That'd be great.
Put that in your
Good.
private smug.
She was over there passed out.
Yeah.
No help she was.
I asked him twice. Like, baby, you good? Do you need me to drive? Is everything all right?
We know you can't see at night.
Fuck you. Read the fucking questions. Please
Everybody
move
knows
on.
women have poor night vision.
Oh my god.